Hello YouTube, it's me John Avenger once again, and welcome to this is another DVD, Blu-ray, toy and video game update. Yeah, I got a couple of things for the summer so that I can, watch and play, and I wanted to show you guys. First, I'm going to start with the Blu-ray. I got this, not yesterday, but like 2 days ago. It's a 2004 comedy that I've heard good things about. It's the first one, not the sequel. And it's the unrated cut of Will Ferrell's Anchorman. Yes, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, the unrated version. I've heard good things about this movie. Some mixed things as well. Only 96 minutes, so thankfully this is a short comedy. It's not going to take very long. I heard it's very fun. It's got a great cast. Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, David Koechner, and the always lovely, yes, always lovely Christina Applegate, who can do no wrong if you ask me. And also there's other actors in it too. There's Fred Willard, who just passed away a few years ago. Rest in peace. But I want to watch this summer. I know it's on Netflix, but I'd rather watch the Blu-ray sometime because I like to watch the stuff that I actually buy. And also next I got these are repurchases I got because the original copy I had wasn't working, so I rebought this movie at a yard sale, and it is the 2007 dramedy Martian Child. Yeah, I rebought this with John Cusack and the always lovely Amanda Peet, who's not on the cover, and this cute little boy who just steals the show as the Martian Child. And also you have Joan Cusack, John Cusack's sister. Amanda Peet's right in the back, right here. Right here. Yeah, I love her, and I want to watch this movie again. I haven't heard the commentary. There's a commentary with producer David Koechner and Corey Senega, and writers Seth E. Bass and Jonathan Tollins. So I want to hear it again because I'm like, it's been a while since I've seen this, and I love Amanda Peet in anything she's in, especially when it's a lead role, not a cameo. Because she's a darling actress, and I love her to this day. My third favorite actress of all time. And John Cusack and her have good chemistry. They did a couple of films together, so this will be fun to rewatch in the summer. Next, I rebought this. I had the Blu-ray, but it was glitching. I think the movie was warped. The full screen version I got rid of years ago. The first copy I had. And I love this movie. That's the 20th anniversary, so I'll rewatch it sometime because this is not on Disney Plus, surprisingly, because Sony is freaking cheap. The first live-action Spider-Man movie. Yes, the Sam Raimi movie. I finally got it again. I love this movie. This is one of my favorite superhero movies because I saw this when I was 17 in high school. And it's my Spider-Man. This is the GOAT. Before we had Tom Holland, before we had Andrew Garfield, and even the new cartoons, the voices that we had, this was a Spider-Man I grew up with after the 90s cartoon. It's light, it's ridiculous, but it's fun, and it's pre-MCU, which means they don't have to set up a universe. This one movie set up the whole Spideyverse in one film. Like, it set up the tone for what a Spider-Man movie can be, and it's basically the MVP of the Marvel renaissance that was happening between 98 and 2002. We had Blade, then you had X-Men 1, and then you had this, and they were all good. They all have their flaws, dated CGI, etc., but man, this movie's fun. I love this movie. It's still one of the best superhero movies ever made. Raimi did a good job also with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. There's the insert of that. Still a great movie. I love this movie so much. So much nostalgia. When I saw Toby in the theater last year in No Way Home, I was freaking it was like 2002 all over again. And man, I love this character. You know me, guys. This is my second favorite Marvel character behind Iron Man. And before Iron Man, he was my favorite as a kid. But yeah, there's a reason why he's in the MCU, and his last two films made over $1 billion. Take note, Sony. This is how you do a good Sony film. This is the tone you should be setting, not these god-awful anti-hero villain movies that go nowhere, and the humor's forced, and you got bad actors like Bad Bunny, who's not an actor, doing your next movie, and then you got Aaron Taylor Johnson as the Craven the Hunter. Those are villains. Treat them like villains. The Green Goblin was not an anti-hero here. He's a villain. He kills, he threatens people, he blows shit up. That's the villains that we want to see. We don't want to see Venom cracking jokes and talking about turn in the wind and horrendous dialogue or bad accents. Here, it was pure and unadulterated fun. This is how you do it. Without this, we would have never gotten into the Spider-Verse or No Way Home or Far From Home or even Homecoming. This is the GOAT. This is the one that started it all. And I have to defend it because I'm like, man, the people like, it's one of the worst movies. How? It's got so much nostalgia. Without it, we would not have what we have today. So be grateful Sam Raimi brought the character to life. So that's all I'm going to say about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man for now. It's a great freaking movie. I'm glad I did a podcast for it already. Next is a comedy, dramedy thing. You know, it's got a gorgeous woman in it from Stranger Things. A lot of people have been watching that this weekend. This is what she did years before that. Reality Bites. Yeah, I got this at a yard sale. It's got Winona Ryder. She's so cute, man. What a cute little face. Ethan Hawke, good actor. In Moon Knight, I could take him or leave him. And Ben Stiller. Yeah. This has a commentary from Ben Stiller. It's only an hour and 39 minutes, so thankfully these movies are mainly short, except for me, the last one I got. But I'll get to that. But I've heard good things about this movie. It's this Janine Garofalo's in it. I think she's one of the hottest nerds I've ever seen. You got Swoosie Kurtz, John Don Baker, rest in peace, man, and John Mahoney as well, rest in peace as well. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I have in this, that I bought this summer that a lot of these actors are gone. Well, these three are still here. We're lucky to have them, but I'm gonna watch this summer sometime. It's an anniversary edition. I got that. I used to see that in Best Buy all the time, but when they got rid of their bins, yeah, no dice. This last one is a Jim Carrey movie, yeah. So whether he retires or not, at least I have this to watch this summer. It's a special edition. It's from the year 2000. This is when he was doing, more broad comedies and dramas. This is one of his weirder movies, not Ace Ventura. This is the Farrelly Brothers film. Me, Myself, and Irene. And this is when he has a split personality. I heard things about this. Some critics say that, this is a bad depiction. This is a comedy, guys. This is not a documentary. I saw Joker, and that's a movie. I saw a freaking Moon Knight, and that was a series. Mental illness is not like that. It's nothing like that. No matter what it is. These are movies. These are supposed to be entertaining. This also has the always gorgeous Renee Zellweger before her surgery, Chris Cooper, Robert Forster, rest in peace, and Richard Jenkins. This one's a little long, though. This one's almost 2 hours. It's an hour and 56 minutes. I think that's going to be a little long. But, hey, it's Jim Carrey. I'll watch him in anything. Even when he just goes off the rails, it cracks me up. And I've heard good things about this. Well, for some people. It's one of his more underrated, obscure films that he did in the early 2000s. Next, I got a Funko Pop. My brother gave me this. He had an extra copy. It's funny. But she's the greatest DC villain of all time, and I'll get to that. Jack Nicholson's The Joker from Batman in 1989. Yeah, I love this movie, and the Joker's still my favorite DC villain. Number 337. Keeping it in the box because it's a collectible item. And yeah, there's a reason that this Joker is definitely revered over like Leto. That's for damn sure. And he's an iconic classic character, and I can't wait to display him. Last but not least, I got a game on the Switch. Finally, it took me over a year, but it's a cute little game for kids. That I love this franchise. I love these characters mostly. And I've been having fun playing it. Open world and everything. Lego DC Super Villains. Yes, I couldn't resist, Josh. I know. It's fun to play as characters as a Joker, Harley Quinn, Bane, Reverse Flash, Slade. Well, I'll get to those. I just started it a few days ago, like a week ago. Embrace your inner villain. Yeah, I want to play this game all the way through. It's a collectathon. There's a lot of things to do in it. The cutscenes are funny so far, and it's an original story, not based on a movie. And this is better than any of the CW shows this year. I can definitely say that. The game's not in there. It's in my Switch. But I've been having fun playing this. And this is going to be fun to finish this year. Or next year, depending on what. So that's my haul. Got a bunch of, movies, a game, and a cute little Funko Pop. So tell me what you think of these films. I know some of you have seen most of these. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one.